I am looking very gorgeous today. Hot Look Salon, this is Steph speaking. How can I help you?
Hi, Steph, it's Tina.
Hi, Tina.
Samantha's babysitting me right now, and she said I could call you to say hi.
Wow, tell her I said hi.
What are you doing?
Oh, I'm just working right now. What are you doing?
Oh, just hanging out. Samantha made me a snack, peanut butter celery sticks.
Wow, that's really cool.
Hey, Steph, guess what? I've watched Unsolved Mysteries.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I really like it. It doesn't scare me at all.
Wow, that's a pretty scary show.
Have you ever seen it?
Yeah, I have seen it. It's a really scary show.
It is kind of scary if you think about it, but again, I'm not scared at all about it.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
Cool. Yeah. So it's like we both watch it.
That is awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Okay, well, Tina, it's really busy here at the salon, so I am going to have to let you go.
Okay, that's cool. I'll try you again later, okay?
Okay, talk to you later. Bye.
Bye, Steph.
That was absolutely weird.
Yeah, we had a really good talk. She wanted me to tell you hi.
Honey, baby angel, Captain Crunch, hug a bunch. I'm going to pump up your chair.
Yo, what are you doing?
Literally nothing. I've been out of work since 2010.
Dude, I know. No one wants to hire me since, well, we gotta get our reputations back. I have an idea. Let's write the script for 2020. Dude. Should we get help? I know who to call. Well, hey dude, what's up?
And what can I get for you this evening, honey? Something smells so good back here, Shane. Order in. Thank you for calling Hell's Diner. This is Caroline speaking. How can I help you? Oh my word, Mrs. Anderson, I am so sorry. I will make sure that management knows, and I will talk to the kitchen myself. Next time you come in, we're going to treat you to some pie or something. It's the least we can do. Patsy, honey, I'm sorry. I just need a word with Gerald. Gerald, I just want to bring to your attention that I just got off the phone with Mrs. Anderson. She is one of our regulars, as you know. And last night, she ate a chicken pot pie that made her very ill. She called it the chicken pot pie from hell. Well, I'm not accusing you of nothing, but I know that you were back here cooking, so I'm just bringing it to your attention. Well, maybe if you spend a little less time talking to Patsy and more time focused on your job, we wouldn't have this problem. You know what? I'm sick and tired of this mess. I'm going to go to Kmart. I'm going to find me the biggest damn baseball bat I can find, and I'm going to smash the hell out of your headlights. Shane, I'm so embarrassed you had to see me act like that. I don't know.
Hey, her. I'm the man from the Big B. Hey, once you come play round my way, man, just do what I gotta say. Simple, man. Don't you know I am the man? Rock show here at the ginger man. Have people shake my hand. Hey, girl. Better known as Ali. You need to be fucking hot. Big play haters, but we ain't. Don't you know? Gotta tell somebody.
Hey babe, what's our second born's birth date again? Is it the 28th or the 29th? It's the 13th. Okay, great. Samsonite.
Serious question. You know how when we were little, our grandparents would show us pictures from when they were younger? Do you think we're gonna show our grandkids our TikTok videos? Hey, here's grandma throwing it back. Savage. Just remember that when you're creating content.
Hi guys! I hit 60,000 followers, can you believe it? I can, I paid for half of them. But anyway, to thank you guys, I'm doing a giveaway that's completely about you and not at all self-serving to use you to help me get even more followers just for a $50 gift card that I got for spending $60 on Pampers last week. It's so easy to enter by a follow train. I know, it sounds like a porno, but all you have to do is follow my 27 closest girlfriends, who you've probably confused me with because after a while we all start to look alike. Plus, you have to like my last 40 posts, share your favorite video of mine. I know, how are you gonna choose? Plus tag 16 friends in the comments telling them why I'm amazing and why they should follow me too. I'll be picking one winner once I get to 5,000 comments. Oh my gosh, it just feels so good to give. You're welcome.
Surprise, surprise. Surprise, surprise. The unexpected hits you between the eyes.
Is this too casual? casual? I think this is too casual. I should probably wear a dress, maybe some heels. You know what? I'm gonna change one more time. 5 minutes, I promise we won't be late. We're always looking for new playgrounds to take our kids to, and I had this realization the other day, how ridiculously different they are than from when we were kids. And like, there are trampoline parks now. Our trampoline experience was a skin-breaking pinch from a giant spring, or if it wasn't you, you know someone who broke their leg on a trampoline. Half of the playgrounds I take my kids to have zip lines, ropes courses, cushioned rubber ground to land on. You know what we landed on? Concrete, raw dog, Mother Earth, dusty pebble rocks, if you were lucky. I got 3rd-degree burns from the metal slides that I went down in elementary school at 100-degree Texas. Oh, and all the splash pads. Oh my gosh. We got a water hose plugged into a grass waterer in the arcade, rock climbing, laser tag, bowling facilities. We had Chuck E. Cheese, crappy pizza to burn the roof of your mouth, and a weird animatronic rat that traumatized us all for the rest of our lives. Follow me for more mom rants. So I recently posted about when I'm driving and I see a very large object on the side of the road, I just assume there's a dead body inside. Rolled up carpet, dead body inside. Big black trash bag, chopped up body. Single shoe on the side of the road. Search police reports for a body found with 1 shoe. A lot of you are as neurotically morbid as I am, but some of you were like, girlfriend, you've been watching way too much true crime. However, look at this message. I work for the large Texas City Fire Department, where we respond to everything. They told me they made a call where someone found a black trash bag along the side of a busy street with blood leaking out of it. But the caller didn't look in it. The firefighter I talked to said he looked in it and there was a dead human inside. They had to wait for the police department to come by and secure the scene. So this does happen. But since then, I think the same exact thing. If you already thought it, this didn't help. And if you didn't think it, you think it now. So.
আচ্ছা ঠিক আছে উঠলাম পুকুর ঘরে আমার তো কোনো কিছু হচ্ছে না
হও ঘরের বউ টিউশনি করব কোনদিন তোর ভালো হইব না কই দিলাম
I'm sorry, honey. Are we in a hurry?
পছন্দ করি তার সাথে আমার সম্পর্ক আছে
Oh, okay, because this is not the Taco Bell drive-thru. You need to process longer. Thank you for calling Holic Salon. This is Steph speaking. How can I help you? Hi. I'm good. How are you?
Honey, baby angel, goddess of Apple Jacks and pancake stacks. I'm gonna pump up your chair.
Wonderful. What time would you like? Okay, now let me take a look. Her book is actually kind of...
Stop.
Could you hold on 1 moment, please? No freaking way. Mom, this phone is like short-circuiting. It was sitting here on the desk. It's like not even plugged in and it's ringing. Hello? Okay. Can we like put this in a closet or something? My daughter, she's been very stressed about this phone. I don't know what it is.
Every little thing I do never seemed enough for you. You don't wanna lose it, I'm not like them, baby. When you finally get to love somebody, guess what? It's gonna be May.
Oh gosh, I think you just accidentally said May. It's no problem. We'll just do it again. Just me. Yeah. Okay.
Get to love somebody. Guess what? It's gonna be May.
See there you just added a run to the word May. Okay, I tell you what. Let's do JC's part where he says it as an example. Here we go.
You're just too blind to see, but in the end you know it's gonna be me.
See there? Yeah, the me rhymes with the preceding C. So one more time.
There comes a day when I'll be the one you see. It's gonna be me. All that I do is not enough for you. I don't wanna lose it.
Phil and I made it to the Florida Keys. Now, when we flew into Miami, we got a shuttle bus down to Key Largo, and then we took something called Mom's taxi to take us to Isla Mirada to our hotel, the Sunset Inn. Now, we've been having a great time, but I gotta tell you something that happened the other night. Last night, our first night in town, we go over to this Shannon's Fish Shack, and I'm looking at the menu. Phil says, "What do you want?" And I said, "Well, I'd love to try the local fish." Now, the gal who was waiting on us, her name was Annie, and she starts telling us the specials, and she ends it with, "And the fish of the day is dolphin." I said, "Is that right?" She said, "Yeah, fresh from the dock." I was horrified, I was disgusted, and quite frankly, I was about to leave. And I said, "So you mean to tell me you're serving up flipper sandwiches?" And then Annie and Phil start busting out laughing. She says, "No, it's not dolphin the mammal, it's a fish. It's called bullhead dolphin." I said, "In that case, I'll try it. Side of fries and coleslaw, please."
I'm sick on my couch, and God bless my toddler, who's entertaining himself in his fake kitchen. But it must be a thrill to be two, because he's playing with his fake money, laying it all out, just going about his lolly business, and just pauses to push out a little toddler turd, then continues about his day, counting his dollar bills. Can you imagine just free shitting in a grocery store? Seems kind of exhilarating, to be honest. Oh, thank you. Is this for me? Did you do a poopy?
No. And I don't know why. I wish I didn't feel so strong about you. Like happiness and love revolve around you. Trying to catch your heart is like trying to catch a star. So many people love you, baby. That must be what you are.
Power's out, so menu options are limited, but coffee's still warm and you have pastries.
That sounds perfect. It's great seeing you, Patsy.
Much obliged, Ranger Joe. I'm happy to see you, too.
I miss Nell's Diner biscuits and gravy, but I miss my favorite waitress more.
I've been wondering what happened to you. I thought you took a trip to the Bermuda Triangle. Some of the regulars said you moved out of town.
I took a ranger's job in Cujo, but when I heard there was strange activity on the water here in Flamingo, I felt it was my duty to come back.
The stolen lobster traps?
Amongst other things, yes.
Will you be staying for good?
Stop staring, baby. It's impolite. We can listen, though.
I intend to.
Good. You know, I think I have one more guava and cheese pastry. I know you like those. And 1 cup of Joe for Joe. Coming right up.
This storm is getting worse, Deborah. Sure is, Brenda.
It's raining cats and dogs out there.
Tropical Storm Chris, why, he's making himself known.
Want to tell ghost stories?
Tina, hon, you were just getting all worked up when the power went out. I don't think that's such a good idea.
Please tell me the Lion Man legend again, Aunt Deb. I love that story.
I think Aunt Deb is right, baby. Let's just relax a little and try to think happy thoughts.
I have a scary story. Yesterday I was working a double, lunch and dinner. We stopped eating dinner at 9:30. Well, at 9:29, a 5-top walked through the door.
Always on a double shift too, honey.
Well, let's hope they tipped you well.
1 guava and cheese and a cup of coffee.
I'ma put my week's worth of tips on they didn't.
Sure didn't. Left $1 and change in a mini Bible.
Looks great. Thank you, Patsy. Can you join me?
Well, seeing as you're my only customer. Sure.
Gosh, sorry about that, hon.
I knew it, and I bet they praised the service, too.
Said it was the best service they've gotten in town.
Can I help you?
Table for 1. Cheese and rice. I did not think we would be getting a rush in the middle of this storm. You go ahead and take a seat, honey, anywhere you like. I hope you like muffins, 'cause that's all we're serving.
You're stupid. Really, really stupid. You're stupid.
Something happens when you enter your 40s. You begin to truly appreciate life's little miracles, like canceled plans. When someone cancels on me, honey, it's like a gift from God, the universe, the ancestors, somebody was looking out. And listen, it was with good and pure intentions when I suggested we get together at the new place with the 7-layer lasagna. But you better bet your bottom dollar when you call to cancel on me, I'm gonna breakdance. Honey, I'm gonna bust moves this 40-something body's gonna need Advil for. Then I'm gonna get the lasagna takeout, watch my programs in my moo-moo. A miracle, gift from the heavens. And like the lasagna, chef's kiss. And honey, it's not you, it's me. I know we would have had a fabulous time, but I also know it would have drained the life force out of me. When you're in your 40s, you begin to understand the value of the energy reset. Every day you get up, you take care of your home, you go to work, you take care of your kids if you got them, your car, your yard, your dogs, your hamsters, your air purifier, because if you're over 40, you probably got one of those too. There's always something or someone who requires your energy and your time. Making time to recharge the battery of your soul, it's paramount. So let this be a lesson to you. Don't worry about canceling plans with me, honey. I'm gonna be doing the Cabbage Patch. And that is a check that's gonna cash, honey.
Thanks for letting me drive in my car, Mom, that I earned. Oh, sorry, those are just my CDs. Yeah, here, I'll set them next to my Bible in the back. Buckle for safety.
What dropped down my ball? My ball. All these bitches wrong.
Should we go? Yeah, we'll go inside and talk about it.
Tina, dear, would you like to go next?
Well, for show and tell today, I brought a very special guest. Can you guess who she is? Rainbow Bright. Rainbow Bright is a young girl who brings joy and color and laughter and light to the world. And she lives in this really magical place called Rainbow Land, where she works to protect all the beautiful colors from the evil and the darkness in the world, especially from these two guys, Murky Dismal and his bumbling sidekick Lurky, who are trying to drain the world of all its joy. A couple of fun facts about Rainbow Bright. She came out as a doll in 1984, and she also got her own cartoon series that ran from 1984 to 1986. And in 1985, she got her own movie. It was called Rainbow Bright and the Star Stealer. She's really awesome. Yeah, it's pretty cool. And she's got this sidekick companion, a sprite named Twink, and this magical horse named Starlight. I guess the moral of the story is, in a world of murky dismals and lurkies, be a Rainbow Bright. Here, guys, you can pass her around so you can take a better look.
'Cause I'm a toddler, a tantrum throwing baller. Scream, kick, bite, and holler. Think you can stop me? Why bother? The drama. I'm a toddler.
I'm just a girl. I'm just a girl in the world.
That's Teddy, and that's also Teddy. I named them all Teddy because I can't tell the difference.
Sunday fun day. Monday, still fun day. Let's go. Tuesday booze day. Let's rally. Wednesday, get smashed with your friends day. That's you. You're my friend. Let's go. Thursday, drink until you slurs day. Okay, I'll stop singing. Let's just go. It's Friday, so, duh. Let's go. Saturday, drink till nothing matters day. I'm sorry, that was kind of dark. Saturday, let's fill up that bladder day. Okay, let's go pee in a parking.
The sweetest thing happened at Target today. I was with my daughter. I told her she could buy a Christmas book. So we were looking at Christmas books. And this girl, maybe 16 years old, came up and gave my daughter a $15 gift card and said she was just spreading kindness for the season. And then she just like disappeared into dust like the spirit of Target Angel. But I used the opportunity to explain to my daughter what she had done and how it was now my daughter's responsibility to pay it forward, keep that kindness going and keep that giving going, you know? So I used the card to buy myself a Starbucks. I'm just kidding. I bought wine.
Stop, Diet Coke, stat. People ask me all the time, Donna, why are you single? Honey, I have no problems attracting a man. Where I have a problem is tolerating them. I just haven't met a man who can keep up with me. Now, I'm not speaking for other women, because I know plenty of women with a good man in their life, but me, for whatever reason, I attract the weirdos.
But you can trust when I meet the one, he's gonna be the luckiest man that ever was. You treat me like a queen, I'm gonna treat you like a king, honey. That's the secret sauce. That is better, honey. I don't care if you think I'm deluge, because I love my rouge. Honey, baby, sweetie, queen of orange sherbet and chocolate-covered cherries. I'm gonna pump up your chair. Are we plucking the eyebrows, waxing the stash? Want me to get those chin hairs? Steph, get my tweezers. Baba, boom, honey, baby.
Parenting tip. These are not 5 minutes. If this is Disney, please comment with your legal department because I will be suing on behalf of all parents. Follow me for more parenting tips.
'Twas the night before Christmas, when all through the house, not a creature was stirring.
Except parents putting together an 800-piece dollhouse.
The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in the hopes that St. Nicholas
Would bring me something. Anything. Right there.
The children were nestled all snug in their beds,
While visions of their reactions dance through my head. They better light up.
when out on the roof there arose such a clatter.
What the fuck, Santa? Quiet with the ladder.
He sprang to his sleigh, to his team gave a whistle.
That was louder than a Chili's fajita tray sizzle.
I heard him exclaim as he drove out of sight. Happy Christmas to all.
And to parents, a long night. Where does he get all the credit?
The meat industry is literally killing the environment. No, I've not tried the Impossible Burger. That's disgusting. I could never date anyone who wasn't vegan. Like, how would that even work, you know? I was thinking about adopting a goat. Petey! Peter. Oh, you like my necklace? Thank you. I made it. Yeah, I swam on the beach and I collected all the shells and I made it myself. I made this too. Yeah, I made sure that there weren't any hermit crabs in it. This is oat milk, right? Oat milk. Oh no, I'm sorry, I can drink this. They don't get it, you know? People they just don't get it. Let's go get avocado toast. I'm a plant mom now. It's my baby. I don't know what it's called, but I know it's the one that you don't have to water that much. I mean, let's face it, I barely drink water myself. You're my baby. My little baby. Mommy loves you, baby. Mommy loves you, baby. Bananas are the perfect food. It's my littlest baby. It's my littlest baby. It's an air plant on top of an amethyst crystal. I'm growing my own cauliflower. Yeah, in my backyard. Will you sign my petition? I make my own kombucha. Oh my god, whatever. Vegan cheese is amazing. I mean, it smells a little like shoes and cat food at first, but once you get past that, it's amazing. It's basically like having real mozzarella. You like my eyelashes? Thanks. I made them. So I'm getting a tattoo. Yeah. A half sleeve of a koala bear. Oh my god, I love edamame too. Edamame is my mommy. I'm so hungry. Look, with all due respect to Dorothy Hamill, I will not do that haircut on you. Hi, Roberta, we have you down for a shampoo and set. I don't got time for a cola. I said you better watch how you're talking to me. Honey, you know the age-old expression. If you want something done, you gotta do it yourself. Steph, we needed towels yesterday, please. Oh, let me see the picture of the baby. Honey bunny, I'm gonna pump up your chair. Steph, lose the tooth. I'll take a Diet Coke. Hi, Rainbow, you can go to the sink, okay? That's the brought it on shampoo. So I thought I'd give dating another chance. This guy and I, we go out to dinner, okay? He calls the server over. He says, can I get some extra napkins? The food comes. He starts patting down his food with the napkin, soaking up the grease. I said, I'm gonna be single forever. I'm exhausted after all of those prom appointments. Honey, if I never see baby's breath again, it'll be too soon. Steph better have a good time at prom tonight because these phones have been ringing off the hook. She's a good kid, so I trust she's gonna do the right thing tonight, but let me tell you something. There's gonna be a checkpoint at the door when she comes home. Call me drug dog Donna because I will be smelling her breath.
Do I trust my kid? Yeah, I do. However, there's a little something today that people like to call peer pressure. Honey, do you want to do the mustachio? I would do it. It's time. You're going to feel better. You're going to feel better. Gail, honey, I need the wax stat. My cousin Gail, she's filling in for Steph. How about your nails, honey? Shirley has availability. Cheryl, she can do it. Honey, baby, angel, mistress of martinis. I'm gonna pump up your chair.
Last night, my boyfriend Phil canceled our date. He wasn't feeling good, and I said, "Can I do anything for you?" He said, "No, I just think I gotta sleep it off." So I take that opportunity to clean my house, do laundry. I made myself some Gordon's fish sticks. And then I got a call at 9 p.m. It was my best friend, Brenda. She said, "Deb, are you sitting down?" I said, "No, I'm not." She said, "I need you to sit down." I said, "Brenda, what's going on? Tell me, just get it out." She said, "I was just at the movie theater. I was coming out from taking little Tina to see the movie Willow. And I saw something that I think you need to know about." And I said, okay, I'm sitting down. What is it? She said, "I turned to make sure Tina was right by me, and that's when I saw him." I said, "Who?" "Crocodile Dundee. The poster. They just put it up. Part 2's coming to our theater next week." I said, "It's good that I was frickin' sitting down. You better get a babysitter, hon. We're going."
Oh, I don't think I've heard this song in like 20 years. Wow, throwback.
Chickadee China, the Chinese chicken. You have a drumstick and your brain stops sticking. Watching X-Files with the lights on, with all amazons. Hope the smoky man's in this one like Harrison Ford. I'm getting frantic, like Stingem 10 trick. Like Snickers guaranteed to satisfy. Like Kurosawa, I make mad films. K-Auto make films. But if I did, they'd have a samurai. Gotta get a set of better clubs. Gonna find a crime with tiny nubs just so my eyes ain't always flying off the back swing. Better get in tune with Sailor Moon, cause that cartoonist got the boom anime babes that make me think the wrong thing.
Why did I open the refrigerator?
That was really weird, you guys. That was really weird. And Deb, thanks for saving us.
Do you think he was a ghost?
Maybe you should like call the authorities or something, because that guy looked like he was out for blood.
3 steps ahead of you, hon. I got him on the phone right now.
Hey, Steph, check it out. Things went down so quick at the graveyard that I didn't have time to show you this, but I know you really love ring pops, and I figured you would have one, so I brought one too, so we could be best friends that match. Oh, wow. Look at that. That is very awesome, Tina. And hey, Steph, guess what else? Tina, where did you get that? You should not have that. Oh no, Steph, this is just my purse. The present's inside. It's a friendship barrette, and it says Care Bears. This is a really awesome, Tina. I love that. Thanks, yeah, I made it in Summer Rec, and I've been waiting to give it to you. But guess what else? I made one for myself as well. That means we can really be best friends who match.
It's wonderful, Tina.
Tina, this is very special, and you did a really good job making it. I love it.
Why are you the way that you are? Honestly, every time I try to do something fun or exciting, you make it not that way. I hate so much about the things that you choose to be.
Earring my player.
Few times I've been around that track, so it's not just gonna happen like that. Cause I ain't no holla back girl. I ain't no holla back girl.
Oh, hey, for the bridge, I was thinking I could spell a word. You know, bananas. Bananas. Yeah. So like a kid's song. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, let's do it.
You say the shit is bananas.
Not a kid's song. Okay.
It's bananas. B-A-N-A-N-A.
I'm never gonna forget how to spell that word now.
Bananas. B-A-N-A-N-A.
Achieve could have been a more helpful word to spell.
B-A-N-A-N-A.
embarrassing receipt. All right, who's next? Let's go.
I-N-D-E-P-E-N-D-E-N-T. Do you know what that mean, man? I-N-D-E-P-E-N-D-E-N-T. Do you know what that mean?
She got her own house. She got her own.
Yesterday, Phil and I celebrated 1 year and 1 month of being together. He got to my house around 7 o'clock, drove me to the Hojo's. We had a delicious fish fry dinner. Then afterwards, he said, I want to take you to the park and have a little walk. So we're walking around under a canopy of trees. Suddenly, Phil stops in his tracks and he takes one hand to grab mine and he takes the other hand to go into the pocket of his jean jacket. And from out of his jacket, he pulls out a tiny box. I open it up, I take it out. I stood there speechless. And I don't really know what I was expecting, but it sure as heck wasn't this. So I just said what was on my heart. I freaking love it. How'd you know that swans were my favorite? I don't remember ever even telling him, but man, he listens. He listens good. I just feel like he knows me. I just do.
It was falling on your love.
Turn right, then your destination will be on the right.
No, ma'am. Okay, cuties, look, I know you're having fun, and yeah, you're right, that is a really, really big booger. But if we don't get going soon, we're gonna be late, so let's go! You ate the burger, didn't you? You know, it's fine. It's fine. Let's go. Let's roll out.
Okay, tell me the truth. How does my wig look? Okay, because I ain't never worn no wig on these contests before. Did you give the music man my taste thing on the side? Okay, good. Oh my God. Shane is here. Shane, the guy I told you about the help work with. Oh my God, I cannot believe he came. I'm so nervous now. What in the hell? Hi, Caroline. Just what, may I ask, are you doing here? Well, I always did have aspirations of being an actress, and I what impersonations. That's one of the greatest acting challenges there is. You have known for weeks that I was doing this contest, and you pulled this? Okay, calm down. You're getting very hysterical. You knew Shane was gonna come, didn't you? And you just couldn't handle it. Honey, all is fair in love and war. You ain't even never been in a Dolly Parton look-alike contest. This is my circuit that I work. Oh, damn it to hell. Look what you gonna make me do. I lost the nail. Oh, no. Can somebody get Caroline some glue? This is utterly ridiculous. I am so steaming mad right now, and I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna tell you something right now, Patsy. I am sick of you. I have done been sick of you. So it's on. May the best woman win. Hi, Shane. Thanks for coming to support me. Donna, could you tell the music man that I'm changing my song? Tonight I'm gonna be singing Jolene. Well, I say in the theater. Break both your legs. Toodaloo.
This message is for myself. Hey girl, you look cute today. But please stop saving posts on Instagram. They're fitness advice, intense gym workouts, and healthy recipes. Okay, girl. Girl, you and I both know. You are more likely to become the Princess of Genovia than you are to become a gym-going human. So you're not giving yourself motivation. You're just making yourself feel bad for not having that ass. Running? You think you're gonna take up running? You barely like walking. Just squat in the shower every now and then. You know, when you're sitting on the toilet, just do a double take. But for both of our sanities, please stop saving recipes that use cauliflower. A potato is a potato.
I have absolutely just been working my tush off at the record store. And you know, my boss is Trish and Rainbow. They're a nice couple of weirdo hippies, but they've got all these extra events they're planning all the time, and they hardly give me any notice for them. I worked a full moon party last week, and that was out of control. And they were just 3 sheets to the wind on magic mushrooms or something. I don't know, but I had to handle the whole event by myself practically. Some guy got naked, was dancing around the bonfire. I had to tell him to put his clothes back on. It wasn't that kind of party. He said, I don't know where they are, so I get a towel for him out the back seat of the Mustang, and he starts patting his face dry with it. Then this lady, Roberta, I had to ask her to leave. I caught her throwing gasoline onto the bonfire. I said, what are you doing? She said, oh, I thought that the flames were getting a little low. I thought I'd help out with this canister I had in my car. I said, calm down, fire starter. And now they want to be in the 4th of July parade, and they asked me if I could decorate the Mustang and drive in the parade for them while Rainbow throws Tootsie Rolls out the front seat. I said, okay, I'll do it. But I'm making my boyfriend Phil go with it.
If you haven't heard, Express has filed for bankruptcy. And while that may not mean a lot to young women today, Express meant a lot to millennial women, specifically in the 2000s. And I think Express deserves a proper goodbye from her. We gather here in our corporate club wear best to lay clothing store Express to rest. I will never forget your thick-ass jeans that fit just right, or your bandage dresses that were so tight. No, seriously, it took like 20 minutes and 2 best friends to get them on, but man, we looked amazing partying in that frat house lawn. I will miss your lacy satin tank tops. I think I owned 35. You single-handedly kept the polyester industry alive. Without you, I don't know how I'll go to the club straight from work. Your magic pencil skirts still somehow allowed us to twerk. Whilst your tiny sequined mini skirts left not much to be unseen, you clothed us like paralegals or hookers. There was no in-between. Who took you from me? Is it Gen Z or a pricey lease? I can't believe you're gone, Express, but rest in polyester peace. It's too soon. It was actually honestly probably long overdue, but still.
I just found this filter and now I want to make old films. I want to be the woman who talks about the man who said he loved her and then ran away, the coward. Or how she's going to drive to Hollywood and march into the office of the biggest Hollywood producer in town and say, my name is Casey Dressler, and I am your next big star. Or...
Oh, golly gee, George. Of course I'll marry you.
What are you doing in this bar? Don't you know I run this town? Then go, George. What are you waiting for? See if I care. Walk out the door. More liquor for me. Who sent you? Why, yes. Yes, indeed. You must have mistaken me for a woman who cares.
That's mighty nice of you to say.
All this time you thought you had the upper hand, Philip. Little did you know from behind my back I was about to pull a gun. So run as fast as you can, you turkey.
Unfortunately, we are not done. Whilst on the site, they had a section that I clicked on that said where to work. Just because you make something plaid doesn't make it work appropriate. Let's count buttons. Functional button number 1, non-functional button number 2, and the HR-loving button number 3. If you've ever wanted to look naked on a Zoom call, this feels like the beginning of a Geek Squad-based adult film. That's my place for me, but also don't steal my idea. Dog's concerned too. It is giving power and domination. Now that Excel spreadsheet's not the only thing that can get whipped into shape. Surprise feature, this is actually quite supportive to my mom boobs, so I appreciate that. It says Hooters Corporate. It says my work requires me to wear a white button-up, but I also don't pay a $100 gym membership to hide these abs. Something about this makes me want to recite the J.G. Wentworth commercial.
Call J.G. Wentworth, 877 cash now.
If that was fun for you, follow me, because I will continue to do this until I am sued and legally obligated.
I just got back from the beauty salon, Hot Look Salon, and my hairdresser, Donna, she's great. I've been going to her for years. She's a wonderful person and friend. But I gotta tell you, Donna knows how to work it. She knows how to sell, because I only went in there for a hair trim. She got me for a deep conditioning treatment. She got me for these fingernails I can barely unbuckle my pants with. I got these caterpillars on my eyes I can hardly see out of. And then she goes, well, what about the mustache and the hairs that are growing from your chin? I says, what about him, Donna? She says, would you like me to take care of him? I said, I guess we gotta. I guess we gotta do that immediately. She said, good choice.
It's that time again, parents. That time that tests us. Yeah, it's mealtime. Mealtime, about to serve, but the struggle for power. Who decided to make dinner during witching hour? So much drama. Look, this mama doesn't want to be mean. I'm sorry, did you just say that your green beans are too green? Okay, your favorite kind of yogurt is on the way. Oh, you hate yogurt now because you loved it yesterday. You want me to separate the mac from the cheese, and the A's taste kind of funny. Can I pick up the Z's? You chugged your juice? Cool. No, you can't have more. Oh, sweet, you think your fork still belongs on the floor. Even duct tape couldn't keep them in their seats. I don't know how they're alive by just the air they eat. I'm full. Then 3 minutes later, come right back with the audacity to ask, Mom, can I have a snack? Whew, mealtime is the realest time. Mom, out. No, seriously, I'm out. Like, I can't do mealtime anymore. So, they can figure it out.
Tina, dear, would you like to go next?
Well, a couple of weeks ago I went to bed, but then I got up in the middle of the night because I was thirsty, and I went out to the living room to ask my parents for some Juicy Juice, and they were watching this really scary show with this really scary music with a guy who talked really scary. It was called Unsolved Mysteries. Yeah, it was really weird and it really scared me. Yeah, so for the last couple of weeks I've been sleeping on my parents' floor, but they said I can't do that anymore and I have to start sleeping in my own bedroom. So, to help me with the transition, guess what I got? Mr. Snuggles Bear. Yeah, he's really cool. He's really soft and squishy and he protects me when I'm sleeping. If you want, you guys can pass him around so you can give him a hug. Steven, want some snuggles from Mr. Snuggles? Here you go, Rachel. Give him a squeeze. Last night was the first night I slept back in my room. Slept like a baby. Yeah, I really like him. He's my best friend. This is just a warning to everybody. Don't watch Unsolved Mysteries. Not if you don't want to ever sleep again.
I'm Nicole, a millennial who is deeply troubled by seeing the clothes that she wore in school come back into fashion. So when I see them out, I buy them and I try them on as a warning to Gen Z that some things should very much be left in the past. Today, oh boy, do I have something special. I was walking through Forever 21 and saw not one, but 6 racks of Juicy Couture clothing. 6. What was once $150 at Nordstrom is now $36 at Forever 21. Let's do this. Look number 1. Does she work at a hamburger shop? Is she ready to wash your car? Is she here to take your temperature? Does she work at a prison? No. She's here to party. The irony is that what's on the other side of this word is anything but. Next. Now when you think of Juicy Couture, this is what you think of. Juicy from the front, and not 1, but 2 Juicies from the back. She definitely listens to the Pussycat Dolls and probably drives a Jeep.
Don't you wish your girlfriend was hot like me?
I was not this girl in high school, but I can be now. Forever 36. This is anything but couture, and I am anything but juicy. Juicy Couture peaked in 2008. That was 15 years ago. That is way too soon for fashion to be cycling, so A, rude, and B, if you're gonna pick something from 2008 to bring back, this should not have been your #1 draft pick. And if you wanna see my reaction to finding this in store, that's another video. Go watch it.
So I'm on this blind date with this guy, Phil from Domino's, and the whole thing is just a disaster. Phil was told his buddy's birthday party was a costume party, but we get there, Phil's wearing his Stay Puft Marshmallow Man costume, I'm wearing a Madonna getup, and nobody in the whole place is dressed up. And everybody's just laughing, having a real good time, thinking it's the funniest thing they ever seen. Now look, I can take a joke, but something about it felt very mean-spirited to me. And I don't know Phil at all, but my feelings were hurt for him. He spent 5 weeks on that damn costume. And not for nothing, but I was running around yesterday and I spent $3 on mine. So I said to hell with it, and I don't know what came over me, but I just started reading everybody their rights. I said, oh my God, that's a killer sloth from the Goonies costume. How'd you get the makeup like that? And then I said, oh my God, and you brought your date. Mama Fratelli, you look great. No, don't tell me. Barf from Spaceballs. And then I said, no party's complete without Freddy Krueger. I love the teeth, it's very realistic. And then this guy, Kevin, stops me. He says, look, I am so sorry. I think we're getting off on the wrong foot here. He said, this whole thing is a big misunderstanding. He said, I'm a pastry chef. I told Phil that I was having a custard party. He wanted everyone to bring a different pie or custard for his birthday.
This is quite the Halloween party. Did you see the hors d'oeuvres? Ghastly, absolutely terrifying. Oh yes, Henry and I are so happy to be home in New York. We did love living in Europe, but we both found it to be a little bit too intoxicating. The art, the museums, the music, the people, the food, the theater, the men. I was finding it quite hard to focus. You can't run away from your problems, darling. You'll always find them. I'll have another Belvedere martini served up, shaken, not stirred, with a twist. My dear Henry has forgiven me for all of my indiscretions, so to speak. He even proposed while we were in Monaco. Of course, we're already married. I thought it was a sweet gesture. Richard Burton helped him pick it out. I'm so very proud of my Henry. You know, he sold all of his furniture factories, and now he's in the exercycle business. It's quite lucrative, you know. He no longer has me on a budget, and we even have a cook. Henry, darling, what's it take to get a drink in this place? Excuse me?
So I recently got a massage. It was good, and it was at a very fancy spa, so it was not worth what I paid for it. I feel like the questionnaire they give you doesn't really set you up for success, so I've rewritten it how I think it should be. First up, places to avoid. I don't know where you're planning on going to tell you yay or nay. And I also don't want to be presumptuous, so I've just made it clear for you. These are out of the question, don't even worry about it, off the table. Pressure level. They typically will ask you medium, medium hard. I don't know, I'm not a steak. I need clearer levels. 1, gently massaging out pizza crust. It's like a baby deer is learning to walk on your back, nice and soft. 5, like you're really trying to get that last bit of toothpaste. You have me wondering if you're kind of mad at me at a 5. And 10, fuck me up. I want to hear the joints in your fingers cracking you're pushing so hard. I want to be sore tomorrow, and I want you to need a massage after giving me a massage. Talkie, no talkie. Pretty straightforward. Music preference. Sleepy time. I'm here to relax. Knock me out. Nature music. Maybe it'll trick my seasonal depression that I'm outside for an hour, but no stream sounds because it makes me have to pee. And death metal. Mama paid a lot of money for this. I want to be present for each and every second. Keep me up. If you would like this form for your establishment, please DM me and I'll send you a PDF.
Oh, we had a great date. The guy was so nice. He picked up the tab for the drinks. He drove a nice car. He smelled great. So he calls me the next day and he says, look, I make a killer lasagna. Why don't you come over my place and we'll just talk and we'll eat. I said, I love lasagna. That sounds great. So I go over his house and I knock on the door and he answers and I can smell the lasagna. And he says, I'm so happy you're here, but there's something I want to tell you before you come in. He says, I breed tarantulas. I said, I'm sorry, what was that? He said, I breed large spiders. I said, I hope you got Tupperware for that lasagna, so I'm not coming.
Honey, do not get yourself into credit card debt trying to keep up with the Joneses. You can have very valuable and gorgeous things for a fraction of the price. Everything I'm wearing from head to toe is designer and highly valuable. Ask me how much I paid for it all. Don't worry, I'm going to tell you anyway. The bracelets, all real diamonds and gemstones from the jewelry box of none other than Zsa Zsa Gabor. I bought them from a man named Rusty out of the trunk of his car, South Florida swap shop. I didn't ask questions. $20 for the set. One-of-a-kind sunglasses. Monique Olivier Chanel Sanchois. Real crystals. Salvation Army, $10. You don't even want to know what they're worth. It was highway robbery. I am telling you, don't pay full price. The handbag, it's real satin. However, more importantly, it was worn by the late, great Marilyn Monroe herself. when she attended the premiere of the 1953 comedy musical, Gentlemen Prefer Blondes. $5. Now the earrings, I had these specially made by an up-and-coming jewelry artist, Frederick Julian James. You can get very good deals by up-and-coming artists. These are real daggers. With all the expensive jewelry I wear, I have to be able to protect myself. Automatic weapon, 1, 2, 3, take them out of my ears. Do not sell your soul, honey. Go thrifting. Did you bring in a picture? Great, give it to me. Oh, honey, you want a beehive? We can do this. I love the 60s. Want me to do your makeup too? I can do your makeup. You are gonna look gorgeous. Honey, baby, sweetie, goddess of 4-leaf clovers and rainbows. I'm gonna pump up your chair. Star, Diet Coke. Now let me turn you around and honey, what do you think? This is absolutely sensational. It is exactly what I asked for and more. I do believe it's true what they say. The bigger the hair, the closer to God. Steph, get Hollywood on the phone. Somebody call Hollywood. You're gorgeous. Anyway, what are we doing tonight? Young lady, I would hate to interrupt your personal call, but I need to make an appointment for 2 weeks out.
Oh, why do my knees pop every time?
Oh, it's feeling hot in here. So hot.
Get low. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
Okay, yeah, well, it's worth it. And that's my bad. Yep.
So this last week, I've been stuck at home with a pretty nasty cough and cold. I don't know what the heck's been going on. And let me tell you, me and Bob Barker have gotten to know each other very well over this last week, and I don't got nothing against the guy, okay? But I don't want to see his face anymore. I'm done with Bob Barker. So I ring up my best friend Brenda. I said, Brenda, see if Bob can watch Little Tina because I'm feeling hot tonight. I want to go dancing. I'm not sitting one more night in this house looking as good as me. She says, Deb, I don't know, you sound kind of nuts. Are you sure you're feeling all right? I said, I'm feeling fine. I'm feeling like I need to dance is what I'm feeling. So we walk into this bar. There's about 2 people standing around. I said, I don't care. And I run right to the jukebox. I find the song I'm looking for. And I went to town. I was dancing like a maniac. Brenda said, Deb, are you okay? I'm getting kind of worried about you. I said, I'm just letting off a little steam, Brenda. I've been stuck inside for a week. You know, and I used to be a pretty good dancer, and I was dancing, you know, and I just had this, it was like almost like an impulse, you know. I had to throw up a high kick. I threw my leg up, and that's when I heard it rip. I split my pants right down the middle. Brenda says, Deb, I think it's time to go home. I said, yeah, I think we better do that. Back to us. About a month or so ago, my boyfriend Phil and I were having a weekend over at his parents' lake house in Sheboygan. We went snorkeling on Lake Michigan, and we found a big old diamond ring. At first, we decided to keep it. We were going to sell it off to buy a sailboat and go sail down to the Florida Keys. But then we realized that the right thing to do would be to try to find whoever it belonged to. Now, we had suspected that it belonged to this lady who previously owned his parents' lake house. And I mean, we've called every phone book in Wisconsin, and we just can't find the lady. So Phil and I had a heart-to-heart the other night, and we decided we've done all that we know how to do to be able to try to find whoever this ring belongs to. And we're going to continue to try to think of ideas, but in the meantime, we're going to take the ring to Milwaukee. My mom's good friend Gertie, she owns this diamond gemstone estate sale vintage store. And she's like an expert with gemstones. We know we can trust her. We're going to get the thing appraised, and we're going to get a little advice. I'll keep you posted. Who knows? I don't know what's going to happen. Will we sail down to Margaritaville in our brand new sailboat? I don't know. But only time will tell.
If you were a scientist, please help me understand this bodily function. Why is it whenever you walk into certain stores, you instantly have to poop? Like, And why is it my clothes? Because I was fine. I was good. And then I entered those beautiful sliding glass doors, and my body's sliding glass doors said it's time. Look, good thing you know where the restroom is in this vicinity because you've been here before in multiple ways. And do they pump something into the air conditioning? Like what is it that, like my body, their store is full of crap that I don't need? I no longer need your services. I've just answered my own question. Thank you. And, isn't that cute?
It is time.
Yesterday I had a craving for a submarine sandwich, so I go into this sub shop called Arnie's Submarines, and the guy behind the counter is making my sandwich, and he just can't take his eyes off me. I said, this guy's wanting that. And finally I said, sir, is there something I can help you with? It was getting awkward. I said, I'm sorry, I don't mean to stare, you remind me so much of someone. And back before I started bleaching my hair, everyone used to say I looked just like Liz Taylor. So, I think he's about to come out with that. And then he looks at me and says, have you ever heard of the band Twisted Sister? I said, I have, and you can stop right there. I'll take extra pickle. Thank you very much.
Funny and very true story. I was taking my kids to lunch a couple of days ago, and I came back to my car, and there was a sticky note on it from a gentleman's name with his phone number, and it said, call me. And it had a smiley face on it, and I was like, oh my gosh, Mom still got it. That's right. I was kind of looking good that day. So I come home and I tell my husband, which I'm not going to call the number, I'm a happily married woman, to which my husband does call the number, and guess who answers? Sergio, who does windshield repairs. Humbug!
These back pockets are one bedazzler away from being from Buckle in 2003. You know you're an adult when you see all of these pleats and all you can think about is the ironing maintenance. This is a belt. This is a pleated belt. Appropriately named distressed denim micro skirt because there is a lot of distress here. I don't know a millennial that didn't have a homecoming picture with a dress that looked like this. We could make this work by doing a mommy and me bloomers thing. I will say I look like I can turn some mean butter in these shorts. Oh. Whenever you wash a fitted sheet and it swallows all of the other clothes inside of it and rolls up into this wrinkly ball? This is a crime.
Behind the scenes with the Neon Girls. Today we're doing something a little different. I'm gonna have a little behind the scenes moment with you. I just got a new collapsible green screen, which I'm so excited about. I've got my script printed for the episode I'm recording today, which is gonna be a 4-character episode. I have everything set up, my lighting equipment. I already did my makeup. I just got to get into costume, shoot the 4 characters, edit the episode, and put it out tonight. In the past, I have always improvised my material. All of my characters have been born through improvisations, and I love that. However, I was an actress in the theater for a long time as well, and I can really appreciate a script and being prepared and going into the day knowing exactly what I'm doing. So for the storyline episodes, I've been starting to script them. And I think it's helping me with the consistency a bit because I know I've got a lot of characters and a lot of storylines. And I want to thank you for your patience waiting for all of them. So I just wanted to give you a little sneak peek behind the scenes, say hi, say thank you for watching. And because I do have this new green screen, we're going to test it out together right here, right now. I'm going to use one of Amy Greenbank Art's backgrounds that she's recently created.
ভালোবাসা কি ফুরায়?
ভালোবাসা
এখন তো আমার কথা ভালোই লাগবো না ওই মাইয়াটাই তোর মাথাটা খাইছে
একদিনের নোটিসে বললো যে বিয়েটা করে ফেললো আমি বিয়ে করে ফেললাম শোনো মা জানতো আমি তোমাকে ভালোবাসি এখন মেনে নিচ্ছি
তারে থুইয়া আমি ওই নাচ গান করা মানুষের সামনে
ধরো বিশাল বড় একটা জলোচ্ছ্বাস আসছে
আমার বউ তো দেখি একদম পুরো দুর্যোগ হয়ে গেছে ঠিক আছে চাকরি পাওয়ার পর পুঁতে যত বড় দুর্যোগই আসো আমি বুক টান করে দাঁড়িয়ে থাকবো
তোমার সাথে থাকলে মনে হয় পৃথিবীতে দুঃখ বলে কিচ্ছু নেই
তুমি একবার তোমার ছেলের পছন্দেই মায়াটা আনো, দেখবা তোমারও পছন্দ হয়েছে।
ইনশাআল্লাহ দেখো তোমার চাকরিটা হয়ে যাবে।
খেয়ে নিও। ইন্টারভিউ তো ভালোই হয়েছে, বেশ কয়েকটা ইন্টারভিউ তো দিলামও।
আগামী পরশু সকালে তোকে ছেলে পক্ষ দেখতে আসবে, রেডি থাকিস মা।
তার পছন্দ মতো বিয়ে করি নাই বলে তার মাথা নষ্ট হয়ে গেছে। সামলাও তার।
কোনো কিছু চিন্তা করলে আমার দম বন্ধ হয়ে আসে। এখন শুধু জীবনের অর্থ খুঁজছি।
তোকে ছেলে পক্ষ দেখতে আসবে, রেডি থাকিস মা।
টাকা কেন?
শহরে যাচ্ছ, যাতায়াতের একটা ভাড়া আছে না, লাগবে।
হুটহাটই বিয়েটা হয়ে গেছে। ওর নাকি মহারানীর চোখে এই পানির কারণ কি? বাবা কিছু বলেছে? যারা আমি চিনি না জানি না তারা আমি বিয়ে করতে পারবো না। আর আমি রেনুরে ভালোবাসি।
বাবা আমি যেহেতু বিয়ে করে ফেলেছি।
কি হয়েছে কি হয়েছে?
অভাবে পড়লে ভালোবাসা ফুরোতে সময় লাগে না, একটু সময় নেয় না।
বাবা আমি বের হচ্ছি।
কোথায় যাচ্ছিস?
আমার থিয়েটারে একটা শো আছে, ওখানে যাচ্ছি। বেস্ট অফ লাক।
থ্যাংক ইউ।
একমাত্র আমি যে মেয়ের পছন্দ করছি সেই মেয়ের সাথে বিয়া দিব, বুঝলা দিলাম। এই মুখ পুরি ঘরে আগুন লাগাইবো।
আল্লাহ আমার ছেলেটার একটু হেদায়েত করো।
আমি দ্রুত চলে আসবো। উফু আমি যাচ্ছি।
ছেলে হলে তুমি নামবে, মেয়ে হলে ইরা।
আচ্ছা ঠিক আছে, উঠলাম পুকুর ঘরে। আমার তো কোনো কিছু হচ্ছে না।
ঢং, ঘরের বউ টিউশনি করব। কোনদিন তোর ভালো হইব না কয়ে দিলাম।
আমি বলছি যে আমি একটা মেয়েকে পছন্দ করি, তার সাথে আমার সম্পর্ক আছে।
এত দেরি হচ্ছে কেন তোর? তাড়াতাড়ি বাসায়।
বাবা আমি তোমাকে ভালোবাসি জুহি, আমি তোমাকে ছাড়া থাকতে পারবো না।
আমি বিয়ে করলে তারই বিয়ে করব, আমি তো বিয়েই করব না।
ধরো বিশাল বড় একটা জলোচ্ছ্বাস আসছে। বাবা আমি তো তোমাকে অনেকবার জহিরের কথা।
স্টপ।
বাবা